Hi guys, this is Fernando doing a short video on how to start a fire with a FireSteel. There are several of these videos already on YouTube, but I wanted to show a bit more how you look for tinder to start such a fire. Usually your best bet is to find fibers, something like this, bark, woodwork, bird nests, feathers, even hair. Anything that is very thin fiber will catch a spark and become a flame pretty soon. Now, when looking for bark, not all sides of the tree are equal. Usually on the southern hemisphere, the face facing north is the one that's going to be more exposed to sun and therefore more dry. In the northern hemisphere, your side would be the southern one. So keep that in mind when picking bark to start a fire. It has to be bone dry. Also, you have bark such as this one that is almost like paper. So we're going to be using both. After we have the material we're going to be using to start this fire, let's look for a place that is protected from the wind and we know it's not going to be blowing our tinder away from us as we try to spark it into a flame. So here we have our piece of bark. It's nice and dry. I'm going to be using the Leatherman sheath, which I have set with a flashlight and a FireSteel on the side pocket, and I'll be using the Leatherman itself as a strike tool, specifically the saw, the back saw. It works very well for throwing sparks. But before we get to that, we have to make sure we have material that will catch fire easily. We need several fibers. Usually you could use so things like nests, feathers, hair. There's a bunch of different things you can use. You want, when using something like this, like bark, you want to twist it as well. Twisting it separates the fibers much better, and that's what you want. You want a good amount of fibers. Sometimes people use cotton balls and that sort of stuff, but you really cannot count on having a nice piece of dry cotton at hand during an emergency. If you have it, then that's even better, but just don't count on it. Twisting it this way, there it goes. It sort of achieves something similar. You want to have a good amount of all this so as to increase the surface where the spark will fall and hopefully catch fire. The idea here is to turn a spark into flame. A bit more twisting and turning. Yeah. Let's give it a try. Remember to the hand with the striker stays still. The steel is the one moving out. There it goes. It's pretty easy to start a fire when you have the appropriate tools and the know-how. So that's, guys, how you start a fire. Remember to put it out properly. In this case it's easy because it's been raining recently and everything is wet all around, so it's kind of easy to put it out. Remember not to leave any embers. Make absolutely sure there's no fire hazard. There it is. So there it is, guys, how you start a fire using a FireSteel and some of the things you find in nature instead of using a cotton ball, tampon, or all those other things that make starting fires easier but may not be available with you. So that's it for now, guys. Remember to subscribe and see you on our next video.